Well, don't you hate it when your designer shoes causes you to get drunk, drive, start speeding, and then take somebody's life? Well, that's exactly what happened to Kristina Chambers, a wealthy Texas housewife who is claiming in court right now her shoes caused her to do all that. On April 2023, Chambers was behind the wheel of a Porsche 911 Carrera speeding down West Helmer Road in Houston, Texas at 2 a.m. in the morning. At the exact same time, 33-year-old Joseph McMullin was enjoying a late-night stroll on a first date after grabbing some donuts. What happened next was fatal. Chambers lost control of her Porsche, jumped the curb, plowed straight into McMullin, taking him out right on the spot. Now, according to Joseph's date, Brianna, she did not even have time to react to the car plowing into Joseph. She was walking next to him one moment. The next moment, he was gone. When the police arrived, Chambers was so intoxicated she couldn't even stand. Her blood alcohol content was 0.3, 4 times over the legal limit. Investigators found traces of white powder in baggies in her purse and car. Now, the most interesting part of this whole case, and I know it's sad that this 33-year-old promising guy lost his life, but according to her legal defense team, the real villain here is not the drinking, it's not the party bags, it's Chambers' designer Louboutins heels. Her defense team is claiming that her high heels got stuck in the gas pedal, causing her to crash the car into Joseph. Let me say that again. Her defense team is claiming that her designer Louboutin red bottom lipstick heels, the reds, the crimson kicks, the scarlet stilettos got stuck in her Porsche 911, causing her to speed straight into this 33-year-old guy on a first date, taking him out. Let me break this down real quick. So she's saying her shoes was capable of overriding her motor skills, making her go to a bar until 2 a.m., drink, get in the car, get little bags of white powder, and then drive straight into this 33-year-old guy. Okay. Meanwhile, Joseph's family is shattered. He was just 23, promising life just gone. His parents have filed a civil suit against everybody, seeking millions of dollars of damage. Okay. They're suing, of course, Chambers. They're suing the bar for over-serving Chambers. They should have kicked her out earlier, but they kept on serving her. They're suing everybody. Now, Chambers' husband, who is a hedge fund manager, has filed for the divorce, which is understandable. Now, this case is still ongoing. She's on trial as we speak. We're going to throw out an allegedly because we don't know if she is going to be able to, beat these charges or not. I just have to say that the shoe defense to me sounds very weak. What do you guys think? Because I understand her, the position of her legal team. Your client is pleading non-guilty. You have to have some sort of defense, and this is the best that they can come up with. And Friday, Brianna testified in court for this case, and her account of what happened is crazy. So basically what happened was they're on their first date, right? And then they wanted to go get some donuts at Voodoo Doughnut around 2 a.m. And they got the donuts, they're leaving. They have to walk about half a mile back to their cars, and they had coffees. And Brianna said that the pair noticed, or she noticed, a pair of headlights speeding towards them. Okay, this is what she said in court. And she realized that the Porsche was going to make a precarious turn heading straight towards them. But the 911 narrowly misses her, right? And Brianna said she went to warn Joseph, and then she noticed he was gone. Okay, the 911 basically narrowly misses her, and she felt something on her hip, like a wind on her hip, right? And she went to warn Joseph, but then she couldn't find him. He was 30 feet away from where she was, where the Porsche crashed into a pole. And, he was pronounced at the scene. And I'm reading more about this case. And as I said earlier, the family is suing everybody, right? They're suing Chambers, of course. They're suing the bar that she was at before over-serving her. They're suing the now ex-husband as well for purchasing her the Porsche, which he got her just a few days before this accident. They are suing everybody. What I find interesting is that her now ex-husband, as we said earlier, he filed for divorce from her just a few days after she was released from bail, right? He is a hedge fund manager. She lived in a $1.5 million 3-bedroom, 5-bathroom house in Texas. They're suing everybody. Okay, and what's also very interesting? Okay, the husband is denying that he purchased the car for Chambers. He is claiming that she bought the car herself using money from their joint account. Okay, he also is saying that he's never seen her use any of the white powder. He didn't know that she was such a drunkard, right? He is trying to get away from her as soon as possible. The other thing that was very interesting as well, okay, she pleaded non-guilty, right? And they're using the designer shoes defense, right? So the husband filed for divorce after she was released on bail. And under the terms of her release, Chambers is not allowed to drive unless she finds a job, and is forbidden to consume alcohol and must adhere to a curfew between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. But the restrictions doesn't seem to stop her from splashing cash. So even after taking this guy, getting a divorce, and fighting this case that can land her with a manslaughter charge, possession charge, driving under the influence charge, all that, she is still going out to department stores and buying stuff, and even threw herself a birthday brunch. Insane.